Hey guys, this is Chris with the company to be named later, and as you can guess, it's our favorite time of the month. Battlebox is back here. This month, it's a very strange concept, and I'm really torn on this unboxing. So stay tuned after we roll this, our opening credits, and we'll get right into it. Okay guys, full disclosure, I already opened the box, made sure everything's inside here. This month's box is nuclear, biological, chemical. Being ex-military, I don't care what's in this box. A lot of it, I believe, is going to be novelty items, and a lot of it, I'm going to tell you point blank, I wouldn't recommend that you use. So let's get into it. Let's take a look. So here's the product list like we usually show you. Total value of the box this month is $303.94. If you're unfamiliar with our videos and unfamiliar with Battlebox, they have 4 subscription tiers, and they are a monthly subscription box. They have 25, 50, basically 100, 150 as we call the knife of the month. The more you spend is the more you get. So let's go ahead and get into the basic box. First item up is called Ioset Potassium Iodine Tablets. That's these guys. Now, basically, what they're designed for is if you get infected or you cross into, an N.B.C area, you take one of these a day, and it's going to help block radiation, ions, that kind of thing, from hitting your thyroid. Here's about the best drug facts we can give you on the back. Next item up is Radiac Wash Towelettes. Oh, I'm sorry. The potassium tablets come in at a cost of $7, and these towelettes come in at a cost of basically $3. That's these guys. Now, what made me laugh about this is supposedly they're just like the wet wipes that you get, and you can wash the radiation off. I claim crap. There's just no way you've been in an area that's been hit by a nuclear weapon or some kind of chemical attack, and a wet wipe is going to get the contamination away. But that's just me. Next item up is a Nuclear War Survival Skills book, cost of $14.25. I've always said knowledge is power, and here we go. Now, from my understanding, the foreword and the introduction are by people who used to teach N.B.C to SEAL Team 6. Who cares? It's a little thing on, the front of your resume. But the book looks like they got some field manuals and training manuals and just Xeroxed them. There's ways to build shelters and all kinds of interesting stuff. I'm going to read this a little bit later and see if I've, glossed over anything or missed anything, because, well, my training in the military was pretty extensive on N.B.C, and it basically included get to the safe zone as soon as possible and hope to God you're not dead. But, what do I know? Next item up is a Rad Triage Radiation Dosimeter card. Now, these things, they have basically a 2-year shelf life. You can throw it in your freezer, and it's going to basically extend its life and keep it docile, for lack of a better phrase, or dormant. Now, you may have seen these things if you've walked around like a nuclear plant, or may have seen them on TV, movies like Silkwood and that kind of crap from my age. But that's what they look like. This little strip right here will change color with basically if you've been in an area that is infected or contaminated. It will change to show you basically how screwed you are. Comes with its instructions. And see, look, it even gives you a link to a YouTube video. Yay. But there's that. That has a $20 value if I didn't mention that. And this one had me laughing. They threw in for free 2 radioactive waste bags. I don't know about you, but I can see clear through one already right to the next one. If your clothing is contaminated, it's going to eat through this bag. I mean, I'm holding it up right there and I can see Battlebox logos behind me. Honestly, I think it's a neat little novelty trash bag that I'm probably going to use to throw dirty diapers in and leave it out by the trash just to see the look on my trash guy's face. But, you know, they're free. It goes with the theme of the box. So there we go. Now, moving on. We're moving on to the advanced box. And the first item up, a Polish MC-1 gas mask at a cost of $14.95. Here's my problem. In the military, the little filters for the protective masks cost hundreds of dollars. The mask itself costs about $1,500. But this is Polish Army surplus. Comes with a set of instructions. I don't know about you. I can't read Polish. So, yeah. It comes with a canister that basically you take the part off, you screw it right into there, so it looks like that. Well, more like along the lines of there. These are surplus items. I don't know how long they've been sitting on the shelf. I don't know how old they are. But I guess if you have nothing, bet your life on this to get you to a safe area. The one thing I did find in the very bottom, which made me giggle, it's got a little red container down here. I guess it's a little wax you're supposed to be able to melt and help seal up some stuff. Don't know, I'm taking a shot in the dark because, well, it is the Polish Army. But that comes in at $14.95. I would not use it. I wouldn't even trust it. I would sell it to a military collector who just wanted something. But, moving on. The next item up is the Seashell Radiological Water Filter Straw, coming in at $35. Now, we've all seen Sawyer mini filters. We've all seen Life straws. We know what, those things are. Well, this one is designed to help take out heavier metals, nuclear waste, chemical contaminants. Let's see if we can open it up pretty easy. Hey, there we go. But as you can see, the filtration unit, the other filtration unit, and if I remember correctly on the back here, it's only basically designed for about 25 gallons. And what I like is, you ever been in a parking lot and seen a little water spill that had like a rainbow film over the top? That's chemically contaminated water. So this basically helps you be able to filter stuff out in an emergency situation so you've got something to drink. I think that's pretty cool, and I'll be honest with you, out of everything I've seen so far in this box, this is the only thing I really like. Of course, you can never get the damn things back in correctly. But anyhow, I'll deal with that later. Now, moving on to the Pro Box. This is something that made me just go, alright guys, what the fuck? It's the FT Labs Smart Geiger Radiation Detector on a keychain. Now, to make this thing work, you have to download an app. That's what it looks like. Here's your Geiger counter that you can put on a keychain. Basically pops out, goes right into the headphone jack. You got to give it just one little moment. Press the button, and well, now you're scanning for contamination in your area. From what I understand, by briefly going over their website and doing whatever, at that reading right there, I ain't got to worry about anything. That's very normal reading. That's very acceptable reading, and that's common no matter where you're going to go. Here's my problem. A nuclear blast goes off. There's this thing called an EMP that's going to wipe out a whole bunch of stuff. unless you've got your phone sitting in a Faraday bag or you have your phone completely off, it's toast. It's done. It's not going to help you. So I think it's a neat try to give you something cool, but it's a novelty item. That's the only way I can put it. It's another novelty item. See why I'm not too enthused with this box so far? None of this is really going to help you except maybe the life straw. Well, the life straws item. Next item up in the Pro Box is by Nanohacks, and it's colloidal silver 12 ounces at a value of 25 bucks. My understanding at looking into this and digging into it, it's a nutritional supplement that is not recommended by the FDA or FDA approved at all. The silver that's inside here will attach itself to like chemical agents, viruses, things like that, and help break them down to help destroy them. So if you get hit, your immune system is going to be weakened. You're going to need something to help boost you. Now, I'm going to tell you point blank, do your research before you take this. It's going to affect people differently. It's going to have different outcomes on people. And don't put your life in danger because, well, it says it's supposed to do this. Do your research. Now, as I regain my composure here, last item up is the Knife of the Month Club. It is the Nuke folding knife designed by a legendary knife designer, Leon Mong. I'm sure I said his name wrong. He has collaborated with Battlbox before. You may remember the Bastion Braza from the EDC 2.0 box. You're going to see something kind of familiar here in just a moment. Those of you who've done business with Bastion before, you're going to kind of recognize the box design. Let's open it up and take a look. It comes with a neat little ultraviolet light on a keychain style, and you're going to see why here in just a moment. Now, what I love is, if I got this correct, where we go here, it's got basically a ball bearing joint. And where we go? Heck with it. It's got a Tonto style blade, well, semi-Tonto-ish style. Leon's watermark. What I like is the little extended fingered chorals in here. It fits beautifully in your hand. The jimping is awesome. Now, here's the interesting part. Bear with me as I kill a light here real quick because you got to see this. It has included inside it what they call moon glow technology. Now, this is where this comes into play. You guys have been around ultraviolet light before on the black light posters and things like that. Well, I think that fits nice with a N.B.C. kind of theme. It has it here, so it looks like a little nuclear sign. It has it throughout the backside. And it has it there as well. Okay, so the knife itself has a value of 150 flat. So that's not bad. Basically, you're paying 150 bucks, in my opinion, for an awesome knife, a pretty good life straw, and a bunch of crap. But let me put this all together, and we're going to do our recap like we usually do, so bear with us. Kind of forgot this before, so forgive me. Inside the box, they have a pamphlet on, silver, nature's natural healer. You got an awesome sticker from Black Rifle Coffee Company, and those guys are freaking phenomenal. There's a 15% off code for Seashell. Some information about the IOSET tabs. And looks like some information you can have sent to you about the silver. Well, the Nanohack silver. So, I gotta tell you honestly, guys, I think this box is a huge fail. It's seriously the first one I've gotten that I have been so disappointed. I regret buying it. The knife is awesome. The life straw, for lack of a better phrase, is phenomenal. But, yeah. I don't see the value here. I don't. You know, maybe I'm being too critical, but from my time in the military and taking a look at all this stuff, it's not going to keep you alive. You're going to die if you use this stuff. But, you know, hey, that's my opinion. Let me know down below in, the comments section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think. All right, guys, have a great day.